Hello, welcome to another mod spotlight with Toby. It's again just me. I think I'm going to be doing the mod spotlights for a while because David is stupid. This is the house, but that's not what I'm going to show you. What I'm going to show you is the Namek mod. As you can see, this is the portal to it. Bit of a spoiler, I didn't mean to show you that straight away. How you make the portal is you go into the nether, hence the broken up nether portal here. You go into the nether and you try and find these things, nether-ers they're called. Nether-ers. Something like that. You then get your nether-ers and put them into the furnace, etc. I used a lava bucket here, and here's some that I made earlier, as they say in all the cookery programs. You then go to your crafting bench and you put these nether-ers ingots in a block of 4, is it? Ah, yeah, it must be a block of 4. I thought it was 9. Block of 4. And you make nether-ers blocks. Place them in a block of, like we have here, in the portal shape. This being Minecraft, every portal is in the same shape pretty much. The Aether mod, this one, all in the same shape. Then once you do this, you can't use a flint and steel. Flint and steel does nothing. Absolutely nothing. So what you need to go is you need to go back to your crafting table and make yourself what's called a portal opener. It's used by making the square of glowstone with a stick there. This is a portal opener. Now the portal opener, surprisingly enough, opens up a portal for you. There you go. You got the two nice portals there. So without further ado, let's head in. This mod is made by a chap called Tristan. Very nice chap. It's still a mod. It's a mod in progress, so it's still working away. He's got a few things that he needs to add to it, and here it is. This is the Namek dimension, or the Namek dimension, either one. As you can see, it's very pastelly. A lot like normal. Let's get ourselves a normal block to sort of compare it to. As you can see, it's quite pastelly. This is the normal grass, Namek grass, normal dirt, Namek dirt. So let's head over on this ice brick road. Now I made this ice brick road before I realised that there's a lot of mods. I've got the too many items mod on here, so obviously I've got all the I can get whatever I want, but it also gives you a lot of things which aren't in this mod, which is quite bizarre. All these things like the freezers, extreme ice, ice bricks, a lot of things like that, which frozen planks that I don't know what they're for. I don't know what mod they're from, so I'm gonna have to. I'll try and get back to you on that. I might even try and do a mod spotlight on the extra parts because they seem quite interesting. There's a lot of ice things. Now, first of all, this here is a tree, a Namek tree. You have your, obviously this is a diamond pick, so this is obviously the highest tier of the vanilla tools that you can get. But I think it's only as good as one of the lower tiers of Namek tools, which we'll see in a minute. Here's some stuff that I've got. I didn't mean to show you that yet either. I'm very disorganised with this. I sort of picked it up and didn't really know what was happening. So now, one Namek plank makes a Namek wood. So the exchange rate is lower. Obviously, on vanilla Minecraft, 1 makes 4. So that's one thing different. But then again, the 2 makes 4 sticks. Now, there are a couple of things that you need to watch out for. Obviously wood is the first tier, so we're going to show you that. Now this obviously is the recipe for a pickaxe, but as you can see it does nothing in Namek terms. So what we have to do is we actually have to put one of the materials that we're using down in that bottom slot there for everything that you want to make. So if you wanted to make a hoe, there you go, or an axe, or a spade. Obviously, the only difference with this is your sword, because there is already a slot there. So that's that. There you go. Let's make ourselves a pickaxe. Actually, I don't want to do that. I want to make myself an axe, but never mind. So as you can see, let's try and find some. There you go. That's how. As you can see, the highest tier diamond cuts through about slightly higher than the highest tier of the lowest tier of Namek tools. Now this is a mineral called blue. Now, and this because it's sort of Namek specific, as it were, like the dirt and the stone you do get in the vanilla game, but this Namek stuff, this blue, you don't get in the vanilla game. So that's why the wood tool works a lot better with it than the diamond tool does, because it's the Namek specific. Right, now blue is essentially coal. We can use blue to make the blue torches, bizarrely enough. Let's try and find another one. Here you go. This is, I think this is the next tier, although I could be mistaken. Yep, this is the next tier. Aura crystals is a level in between iron and stone. So it's higher than stone, but slightly lower than iron, which is quite fun. And as you can see, you get these crystals from it. Now, with all of the Namek tools, you don't need any smelting involved. You just get the crystals straight away from it, and you can use them. Now, so here we have our aura crystals. Let's use them. And now we need to get ourselves some more sticks. Luckily, I have a chest here, which I showed you earlier, not meaning to, full of goodies. So let's show you some of them. Now the good thing is that you don't need as many sticks, obviously, because you're just putting them in that order instead. But the bad thing is that obviously you don't get as many sticks from the wood. So that's a bit of a shame there. This is our next tier. Once we've got this, is obviously there's the wood, and we've got so here is the next tier. This is called Gru, I believe. Gru crystals. They all have a bit of strange names, but Gru crystals are the next thing. And obviously you can see that we cut it quite fast now because we're on the tier. You know, that's all boring. Everybody knows that sort of stuff. So let's make ourselves a Gru axe. And obviously the Gru can slice through this with the greatest of ease. You do still get night on this, although it's quite a funky little thing in that there's two suns. So while you do get night, it's not as dark as it was. As you can see, that's about as dark as it gets, really. So it's still perfectly able. Well, I can see things. I'm sure you probably can't because of the computer screen being silly like that. Here's the next tier of things. This is Lia, it's called L-I-A. And let's mine this out. Once again, because we're using our next tier, it goes a lot quicker than that tier. And I haven't yet experimented with whether wood. Let's have a look. I think wood doesn't give you the crystal in the same way that wood doesn't in vanilla. Nope, no crystal from if you're cutting with wood. Although this sort of stone or below level, as it were. Let's use some ordinary torches. And once again, with this you can make your Namek pickaxe. They all have a bit strange names. Sort of everything's just Namek stick, Namek everything. La-di-da-di-da-di. So that's the different types of tools you can get. They're all the same. Well, there is one new tool which I'll show you in a minute. But apart from that, nothing really new. Let's get some more lyre crystals and show you this. Now, you can make other things with these tools. You can make a bucket. So there you go. There's an empty lyre bucket, as it's called. And now, if we want to make ourselves a shoifle, we make the pick space, but with a bucket on the end, like so. And this makes what's called a shoifle. I think a shoifle, something like that. Anyway, what this does, this is a really dinky little tool, which I like quite a lot. I think it'd be quite a useful invention to have in vanilla. This is really the only new. Well, this is the only new tool, but it's still pretty fun. As you can see here, this is what's called magma. Now, you can mine magma, but it takes a long time. Or if you left click with your shoifle in hand, your empty shoifle, you can convert the magma to ordinary stone. Now this is quite good if you've come across magma, although it's a bit pointless because if you just mine magma, then it goes away. But what you can do with this full shoifle is you left click again and see it makes lovely lava. So you can do this with every block if you want. If you wanted to get rid of, if you wanted to put lava in a certain place, you could just try and find some magma and then use your shoifle, which is quite a dinky little tool. Anyway, I quite like it. Now, as you can see over there, there are some colourful looking blocks. I'll show you what they are next. Well, I'm sure the more astute of you have already guessed that those colourful looking blocks are essentially just a block of tools, a block of whatever mineral. Sorry. So we've got a lyre block. I don't think we've got enough to make any of the other blocks. Let me go and get some. Now you probably saw a lot of spoilers in that chest, but well, let's just see what we can do. There's a grue block, a lyre block, and of course an aura block. Now, they're the same as an iron block, etc, etc. You can use them for tools. Not for tools, you can use them for decoration, and that's pretty much about it. Or you can use them to make funky looking houses like this. Now, a couple of things that you can do with these minerals as well. If we go into here, we can see you can make doors out of them. Now, that's quite a funky little thing, because the doors look pretty cool. There you go. We can also make a door out of wood, and as you can see from looking at this, it's quite well hidden. Yes, this is the door here, but it's quite a funky little thing because it's not, obviously it's not brilliantly well hidden, but it does mean that if you ring it around like so, it does just look like a bit of wood, but obviously it's a door, and you can make all your little things out of it. So that's quite a fun little thing. These doors don't have the same what's the word I'm looking for? Disguisability. You can tell that they're doors, but they still look pretty funky in that they're very very fun. Obviously, this would be good if you're making just a completely metallic, not metallic, words, those things. Yeah, yeah, them. It'd be fun. It's fun. It's cool. Last but not least, you can make yourselves the armor with it, and obviously it's the same tiers of armor as you'd get with anything else. We don't want this stuff. Ah, that's a bit of a problem. So it doesn't seem to show the armor that you've got on. That's a bug. This is a mod in progress, as I've said, so it probably will have a lot of bugs in it, which he's hoping to sort out. So yeah, that's the Namek mod by Tristan. I'll put the link and everything below about that. Obviously, it'll probably completely crash as soon as 1.8 comes out, which is planning to do next week, early next week at some point. But apart from that, it's a great little mod. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.